Greetings, everyone. Welcome in. Hope y'all are having a great day so far. Welcome to some more Fallout 76. Looking forward to hanging out in here and shooting some Scorch, knocking some heads off. It's gonna be lots of fun. Looking forward to hanging out with everybody in chat as well. Pirate, hello, how are you? I scared you. I'm startling chat already. Alright, let's go ahead and hop into this here. Thank you. I just kind of shook the hair out of the braid and went with it. Getting a little bit of a late start. I did try to eat something. Got a few bites left, so. I do have some prep work to do. I logged out of the game without clearing my inventory. So we'll do a little bit of prep work before we run off and get started. We'll see what our challenges are for today. Alright, we're here. Okay. That's just a little farther out than we expected. There we go. Walked into a dark room in game. A female character said something and then me. Nice. Glad I can keep you on your toes, Barrett. Cork, hello, how are you? Good to see you. Now who's shooting me? What do we have out here? Saw something. Let's get a team going here. And see who's shooting at us. One down. Two down. There's always three. Where's that third one? Thought I saw it go this way. No? Okay then. As soon as I go inside, it'll start shooting at me. Let's make sure there's nothing in our junk that we wanted to keep. Nice. I don't think so. Our blue garden gnome we want to keep. Lock that. We keep all of our red garden gnome. Yep, that'll do. Except for our gnomes. There's probably clean ones floating around too. See if we can find those. How are we on our storage here? Getting pretty close. We need to go through that and clean that out. Good luck. Unlock that so we can store it. Beautiful. Let's see which arm. 10mm. 44, 556, 45. Hello, McFly. There we go. Store all that. Keep the camera. The railway spike gun is actually kind of fun. I've used it before just for fun, to screw around with it. It's entertaining. You talking with your friend in Michigan on Discord? Nice. Nice. You guys pretty much make up my social circle, so, and I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. Alright, we can scrap that, Nope. Dang it. Cotton picking. Depending on which menu you're in, is which key takes you back a step or out. So it's hard to have muscle memory for the, there it is, for the commands when it varies so much. Do these need to be repaired? Yes, they do. T. Repair that. R space. Damn it, what are we out of? We are out of adhesive. Really? As much as we pick up adhesive, we're out of adhesive? Do we have anything in bulk that we can scrap out? There's no way. There is no way. We're picking up easy adhesives. It's excess adhesive. It's a shame with the time zone. Yeah. Having people that you know and people to talk to that are all over the world, and then having to coordinate like that is... I wonder... Where'd it go? If we... Let me bring this back. Anything else that we could potentially turn into adhesive? Let's see anything. We'll see here. Water filter. Smelting. God dang it. We'll say the menu systems in this game are some of the more... make a frog jar. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is in the Tinker's Workbench. Let's see what that one has. Souvenirs, gifts, grenades. Nope, okay, apparently not. Alright, that's fine. We'll have to go searching for some more things, which we can do. We have no problem with that. Do we have weapons that we need to scrap? We pick up all the things. We do. That is not the one we wanted. That's the list we wanted. It is much easier to deal with, this list. Pipe. Grenade launcher. Launcher. The railway rifle, that's the one that takes the spikes. It's actually kind of fun to screw around with. But, it is good if you can be in a spot where it's beneficial. Me, who likes to run into everything. Alright. We're gonna put this away for right now because we're not gonna use it at the moment. it is too heavy to fit in here. Because of course it is. What can we get rid of? We can get rid of that. I like the X. Okay. Now we can put that away. And oops, that's not what we wanted. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. There we go. That should be better on our weight. Still at 225. Oh, because we have all of that now. Are we also carrying a bunch of... Yes, we are carrying a bunch of that extra stuff that we don't need either. And we can chuck a bunch of these into my box. We should probably keep all 100 of those, really. We really probably should. Alright, that's good for now. Alright. That should be better. 219. Gives us a little bit. Gives us a little bit. Alright, let's get all of our buffs up and then see what our... While I'm doing that, I'm going to finish my dinner. I was so hungry today at work. My character is missing her glasses. Just some quick burritos. Just needed something quick between work and streaming, so I am also carrying too many outfits. There's my glasses. Yeah, it's technically they're labeled as chimichangas, but they're not fried the same way chimichanga would be. Pepsi Max and popcorn. How do you pop your popcorn? It's a very important question. Apparently we're taking a long nap. There she is. It's kind of like me in real life today. The number of times I nicked my fingers. Apparently we get potato juice. Really? That's the only thing we can make? Alright then. Thank you. Thank you. I'll just shake it out of the brain. We'll drop all of that. Drop all of that. Drop all of that. Drink our juice. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see. We can eat that. Drink some coffee. Corn soup is good. Cranberry cobbler will bring us up. Crispy squirrel Brits, our favorite. And what else? Let's go with mutton chops. That'll do. It's a good start. Whoops. We kind of wanted that menu. Let's look at our challenges for today. Our dailies. Chew some bubblegum, we can do that. Stim packs, craft ammo, kill an enemy in the skyline region. We'll keep this one on here for now. If we catch it, we'll catch it. If we have to re-roll, we will. Alright, bubblegum and craft some ammo. We'll do that real quick. And then we'll head down to the Skyline Valley region, which I believe is down south. Alright. Bubblegum, we do have bubblegum. There we go. Carl, hello, how are you? It is good to see you. Is ammo here? It is. We need, we can do 10. Oops. It's sets of 24, we need to make 50. We'll do that. Perfect. That will do. Here, well, you think? Not quite sure. Alright, down to the Skyline Valley region, which I believe is this one down here. Is that this, or that's the Cranberry Bog region? I think it's over here. We'll find out. $37 caps to travel down there. Travel to Foundation first, make it a little bit cheaper. You overdid it again. Someday you will learn. But thank you. Thank you. It hasn't quite fallen completely out of the braid. It's still in there a little bit. Audrey and deliver the blueprints. Let's head down here. Let's make sure this is where we're looking for. I believe it is. Thank you. I mean, if you just do something with it and you're not meaning to do anything with it, then it's always perfect. The auto mod has been weird lately. I don't know what they did to it. I do the message. Hang on a second. I don't know why. It's weird. Let me do this here and allow that. There we go. 76 just doesn't like it when I pop off screen. There we go. That you are. I mean, the two go hand in hand. Stubborn and being a Northman. It's a multi-pod possum. Ah. Oh gosh. Jesus. I would totally shoot them, but those thrashers kick my butt every time. It came out of nowhere. I wasn't sure how many of them there were, but if we get up here, if we can still see them. Or we can just shoot this guy right here. This'll work. Or we can miss. That works too. Okay. Yeah, they're never just wandering around by themselves. I hear another one. I was listening to the, while I was driving to and from work today, I was listening to the Y-Files, and it was the one about the document about being prepared for, the government document about being prepared for the zombie apocalypse. It's fun. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. These actually... There's gonna be a travel point trigger somewhere. Where is it? I'm just trying to get it to trigger this. We're stuck on a rock. There we go. Have you ever listened to the Y-Files? Maybe it's up here. Maybe this is the triggering point for it. You should listen to more. There's lots of really, really good ones. There it is. Combat armor. Anything else good? Other good loot. Small glass jar for my froggies. I love how the fish command is still there. You know, fish in the bathtub. Alright, we're gonna keep heading this way. Have I ever played Back for Blood? No, I have not. So I cannot answer the second part of the question. Ow. Go away now. Bugs. Why do bugs find me so tasty? And there's a glowing. I need one of those too. One thing at a time. First of all, let's do that. Oh, jeez. There's my glowing creature. Whole pack of wolves. Nope.
Extermination detected. Issuing combat commendation.
Where'd you... I'm gonna have to take the band-aid off my finger. It's really affecting my scope. I'll just scatter now. There's that one. Where'd the rest of them go? There's the bugs. I know I hit him. He might be glitched. Yep, band-aid's gonna have to come off. Oh god. We won't talk about how many times I cut that finger today. Apparently it was a very dangerous day at work for me. Where is it? Here it is. Don't run away from me. Come here. Being weird, having a little bit of weirdness. The actual the injury that I had to my finger is mostly healed. It doesn't hurt, just standard, you know, just being in pain anymore. But still, when I use it, reloading would be awesome. There we go. There we go. But I was doing some detail work with an X-Acto knife today, so have a few nicks and scrapes. But no, the damage from the kickback is mostly all healed. It's still very tender. If I'm not paying attention and use it as normal, it will ache. And pressure will hurt. But alright, so that takes care of what I needed to do down here. Other than this quest that's down here. I don't want to talk to Oberlin, but I can deliver these blueprints, I think. And keep an eye out for that event, Invaders from Beyond. Sometimes the events pop up on screen, so if you see it and I am not paying attention, yell. Following the square. Apparently, I am suffering from swamp gas. That sounds lovely. That sounds great. I don't know why we're walking. I think there will be a scar, though, from the actual cut I got from the middle when that kickback happened. We'll see how long it stays. We were talking about our scars at work today because I, that one, people check on my hand and see how it is, and so it brought up the conversation about scars, and so we were comparing why that. Oh. That's who's shooting me. How many of them are there? I guess I wanted... Good grief. Where else I'm getting shot from? Back there. It's like a squid. It is a squid. Instead of having ink, it has a bunch of smoke. It's great. It's lovely. At first I thought it was just bouncing off the container. But no, there was actually another one shooting me in the back. Alright, let's try this again. I think that one's dead. There's the other one. Pretty sure there were 3 of them. That, or it was actually bouncing. I knew there was another one. Shoot him before he shoots me. Ah. 4. You big cheater. Of course there's a wall there. Because why wouldn't there be a wall there? On occasion I do, yes. Really? You're asking a reader... I do think it's a weird question. There we go. That should be all of them. No, not a weird question at all, but I do. On occasion I do. Button, who's got the button? I don't remember this quest line, but we'll see. Sort of remember this quest line now. Sort of, kind of. Why? I have to go find the key again. Oops. Tongs, scissors. It's a good place for loot, though. Headlamp. Nothing in that one, because that'd be too easy. Microscope. We can get glass out of that, I think. The things that are the challenges that are for scrapping into certain materials, I'm usually not worried about trying to find the specific things because I pick up everything. And eventually we get to that number that it wants. Alright, I gotta remember how to get through there. There's a terminal? There's a terminal upstairs somewhere. Terminal was back outside, I think. You have a tome which is said to be the most evil book ever written. You have the Grand Grimoire. Nifty. Yes, must pick up all the shinies. All of the shinies. When we go back into Titan Quest, we'll have to see if there is a loot filter, so that some of the commons, oil can, cigarette carton, so we need to remember to find things. We do need to remember to specifically find things that are have adhesive, because we need that for our armor repair. Boxes. There we go. Credentials. Okay. There was something else. This one was broken the first time we tried it, so it may take us a little bit to get back into this, and if it doesn't matter, it's fine. It's not the biggest deal. It feels... Sometimes I feel like I should actually try these puzzles before using this cheat. It's not really a cheat, it's actually a mechanic that's built into the puzzle, but alright, so we've got ship, feel, sewn, file. Let's go with sewn. One likeness. So it's got a chip. No. So it's got to be feel. There it is. Hello, Shadow. How are you? Doesn't have an unlock bit. Permanent deployment. Oh wait, there was construction report. Here we go. Flooring, should get the guide to take a swing at the laser grid. Constantly powered down randomly. Okay, so now I wonder if it'll be unlocked. Just check real quick for any loot. Like this. Pack of duct tape. It's always great. Potato crisps. Fiber optics bundle, yes please. Always check behind the counter. Stay back, there's my 5, beautiful. Turpentine. I'm doing good. Fallout is... Ooh, there's Nuka Cherry. Nifty. Fallout's going good. Hopefully this quest is done being broken. Still invalid credentials. Okay. Go back downstairs and see if it works. A big room that's a library? No, not yet. That is my dream, is to have a large actual library room. But I do have, if we're talking about collection-wise, yes. Yes, I do have a very large collection of books. They are in, wherever I have space for bookshelves, I put bookshelves in. So, it is still broken. Cotton picking. I wonder if it's broken the same way the other one was, because I'm in a team and I couldn't do it until I wasn't in a team. So let's try that. Let's go out. And see if we can fix it that way. There was that other quest that we tried multiple different hacks for trying to workarounds rather than hacks, to try to get it to work. So let's do this. Let's do that. And then go back in and see. Because that'll reset. I'm not in as a team leader, so that might fix it. Yeah, I have so many books. I really would like to get it to where it is, where I have an actual library, whether it's, a single room that is a dedicated library, or if it's like the nerd space that I want to create, and have the library down there along with all of the Legos and the board games, and have like a gaming table for the tabletop games. And pretend that that I have people to play with. I do know a couple of people, but it's difficult to get anyone to come play video games, or video games too, but no, to play the tabletop games. Just seeing if there's anything I'm missing up here. Or down here. Because like I said, when we tried to do it the last time, it was that console in that other space, but it doesn't look like I'm missing anything down here. So yes, that is definitely, because there was the potential that I was misremembering. Contrary to popular belief, I am not perfect. Let's try it now. At least. The more the merrier, right? Gotta have a good Viking feast. We're gonna try this once more, and if it doesn't work, then we will go do something else. access all of this again. Let it finish saying accessing, just in case. My ideal Viking feast. Okay, here we go. Very thick, rich stews, freshly baked breads, the heavy whole grain style breads. Lots of mead flowing, of course, and cheeses. There'd be some fruit or vegetables of some sort, but the thick, hearty stews are a must. Go for. I'd probably go with the heavier ales than the meads, but still. All right, we're gonna have to do some more research on that. Okay, because what is supposed to work is not working. Still. That's fine, we can manage. And of course the music and the singing, where everyone is enjoying, not worrying about anything else. You've got the music, you eat, you sing, you dance. Have a lot of laughter and fun. What am I doing? Between the lines. Okay, we're not going to do that right now, apparently, because it's broken. Blue. There's always that one. What do we have for dailies here? Let's run through these. Because we do get extra stuff from doing all of these. Watoga. I'll do that. It looks like we just have scrapping to produce glass, which we've only got one more, so that's fine. And then just waiting for that event to pop up. So we'll see. Over here. Sure, why not? No, the point is it's not forced, it's enjoyed. If you want to, fine. If you just want to sit back and watch, you can do that too, pirate. You can be the grumpy man in the corner. I will bring your bowl of soup and your bread, and you will be happy.
Emergency medical services is here to help. Speak to our friendly automated receptionist for immediate assistance.
Just imagining Pirate up in the loft in the corner, with a bunch of skins and. I mean, I don't know. Stew might be too much for you. I know how much you say ew to everything.
Well, hello. You're just in time. More squatters to evict. Get moving, deputy.
Move squatters from Appalachian Antiques. Okay. Love how I had to come all the way up here for him to tell me that. because it didn't automatically. No, it did. Okay, so why? No, that's not it. Interesting. Sometimes. For Appalachian Antiques. Squatters living. Okay, I guess we'll have to go outside and figure out where it's at. Let me out, let me out. Stew is your favorite? Alright, okay. You have to eat your vegetables, though. You can't pick around them. If I'm going to make you stew, I like both. I don't necessarily have a preference because it depends on the flavor and what you're looking for.
Watoga Emergency Medical Services is here to help. Meet our friendly automated receptionist for immediate.
Okay, so apparently it either is not at all in this general area or it is not marked. Alright, so one of these is Civic Center, Shopping Plaza. Thinking the antiques are over in the shopping plaza? Oh, nope, there it is. Appalachian Antiques. It's an actual spot. Okay, cool. Just gotta click on all the same things. Lamb stew is delicious. I love lamb stew. That's fine. You're allowed to multitask. We accept it. Oh, goody, Scorch Beast. Wonder how much we can get other things to fight him. Oh, hello. You have no more arm. A pencil. He just had a pencil. Looks like somebody's already been here. Yep, because that's definitely dead. They can. They very much can. Some are better than others. I may have to wait for everything to respawn. Seems like everything is dead right now. I do love me a good antique shop. Yep. Yep. Alright, gotta wait for everything to respawn. Hey, an agility bobblehead. Nifty. That's why we always come up on the roof. It's great. Lamb stew is super yummy. And roast rabbit. And half a giant fish. He thought he was gonna get me. Yeah, we'll take that. Because why not? Let's go ahead and coffee, corn soup, cranberry cobbler. Cobbler. Junk, it's all junk. You always think it's all junk. Okay, how much trouble are we gonna get into here? Shall we? See if we can. A little far away. We'll wait till he swings back around. I know, berry cobbler would be amazing right now. Ah, there's the event. Never mind, we will go do that. What? Dang it. Let's go see what happens. Even like a mixed berry cobbler, blackberry, raspberry. Oh, so good, so good. Definitely warm. I can skip the ice cream. I've never liked ice cream with my pie or my cake. I love ice cream. I like pie. I don't like them together. Mostly because usually it's vanilla. They usually use vanilla ice cream, and I don't like vanilla ice cream, so. Apparently there's people over here. I will go to where all the people are. I haven't ever done this event, so we will probably be hanging back quite a bit. Well, actually, look that one. Hey, over here. Thank you so much for the hydration. Appreciate it.
Greetings. My designation is Homer. I have been tracking the movements of the extraterrestrials for some time now.
Alright.
Those devices are siphoning the brainwaves of nearby life forms. The alien commanders hold the keys to their force fields. We must draw them out. The siphons will emit periodic energy pulses. They can be avoided if you keep your distance.
Okay, so avoid those. And shoot aliens? There we go. Just tag as many as I can. Fat fingering all over the place here.
Everyone, brace yourselves for the commander.
Okay. Jeez. First time I do events, it's a lot of trying to figure out what the heck is going on.
Excellent work. Now, focus your fire on the brainwave siphon.
Okay, apparently that's a thing. Let's see if I can make it. Follow all the people.
The enemy ship is powering up their offensive systems. Watch out for missile strikes.
probably just find a high spot. I might be a little close. Oh, jeez. Not a good place to be. Got it.
Down now. Take care of them. That brought down the force field. Destroy the brainwave sites.
All of the loot. Really? That's the only dead one? I know I tagged more than one. Where'd everybody go? Yeah, see, obviously, you know, these people know where they've done it before. They know where everything is. And I'm over here getting stuck on shit.
Their final commander is coming. Defend yourself.
So I fall all over the place.
Must destroy that brainwave site.
Grenades.
I hope that my support was beneficial.
Alright, there we go.
Either way, I must ask that you do not try to track me down. I am not well suited to social interaction.
Alright, what did we get out of that? Beer stein, there we go. Alien souvenir beer stein. That should make everybody happy. Fun. Alright. We're cool with that. I forget to get the team back on after I tried to do the who's he what's it. That'll do. When we're using the wrong gun. Beautiful. Pie and ice cream are god tiered. Separately, yes. Together just, you know, doesn't work. There she is. Now I really kind of want apple pie. A nice flaky crust. Granny Smith apples, butter, and cinnamon sugar. Missed that one. Your crust recipe is great. Nice. Pie crust, making a good pie crust that doesn't get mushy on the bottom. Where are you? There's you. Anybody else? There's a whole herd of them. There's still somebody. Where are you? You are somewhere. There you are. So much for that. Perfect. It's flaky and no greasy oil taste. Nice. I like using Granny Smith apples for my apple pie because they stay crisp, so that, you know, you're not just eating mushy pie filling. The softer apples don't maintain their structure. You don't slice them too thin. You know, some people dice their apples up for apple pie, but I do slices. Alright, let's go back to the antiques place and see if things have respawned. 27 caps? I don't think so. It's the principle of the thing. Kind of the same trick with biscuits as it is with pie crust, is cutting the butter in properly into the dry ingredients. Is your pie crust, you pre-bake it, then put the filling, and then bake again? Or do you bake the pie crust at the same time? Because I know there's two different ways to make it, depending on the crust. I'm assuming since this door is still open, they have not respawned yet. Dolls are so creepy. Nope, not yet. Alright, so let's go play with the Scorch Beast. Because why not? It depends on the filling. Really? So for an apple pie, would you pre-bake the crust? Custard pie? For custards, you have to pre-bake it, because of the nature of the filling for custards and cream pies. Yeah, we didn't read it. Oh, that's cheating. I shoot one and another one comes up. That's cheating. Let's hit the wings. Am I gonna get both of them on me now? Of course I've contracted the plate. Oh, you bastard. You're not letting me... I knew I was going to get in trouble for that. I can't run. He's a scorch beast. How can he possibly spawn creatures? It's like in the horror movies when they run up into the attic and you're yelling at them, don't do that. It's the wrong way to go. Oh, jeez. Alright. We're decently safe-ish. Are they following me up the stairs? Doesn't look like it. We're hardly doing anything. Hardly any damage at all. For berry pies, it's a good idea. But you cut your apple it's big like orange slices. Yeah. That's what I was saying. I cut the, make sure that they aren't cut too thin. Who is managing to shoot me from all the way down there? Really? Is that the game we're playing? There you are. Damn it. They're too close underneath me. They're bottlenecked, so if they do come up, we'll be able to knock them down. Like that. Or like the thickness of peach slices, canned peach slices, yeah. Yeah. That way, like I said, like they hold their structure. So now we're too close to the ground. See them. There he is. Ricocheted off the stairs. That was painful for me. That would not have gone well. Keep coming. Hitting the railing here. Big jerks. Done talking. Now I get a little bit of undivided attention. Bubblegum. Jeez. Where'd all the bodies go? There's one. Let's get out of here before we die. We can't shoot them when they're right underneath us. There's somewhere. it stay stuck for a second. It's like being right up against something when somebody's throwing a grenade. You don't want to be right up against the barrier, whatever you're hiding against, because the concussive blast will still get you. So behind something, yes, but not leaned up against it. Don't ask me how I know this. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's fine. To each their own in the interaction. Some people talk a lot, some people don't. These guys are gonna still be chasing me. They're still around. I'll say VATS does come in handy for finding them. I think that's it right there. I know you're there. There you are. Didn't lead enough. Fell down. I'd go back to what I was doing, but they're just gonna follow me over there. I guess once the Scorch Beasts are on you, they don't like to give up. We won't be able to fast travel while in danger. So if we can go inside somewhere over here, it'd be better. This is what I get for shooting flying beasts. Go inside a building and see if I can get them to de-aggro. On the plus side, all of the robots over here no longer hate me, so I'm safe. Can I get... Nice, alright, I can get the robots to help deal with them. Nice. Use the benefits that are around you. Not that the robots are doing much anyway. Crossfire. They're really not helping as much as I like. However, that does give us the opportunity to make it back up there. Maybe faster to run. Where am I going? It's like being a streamer is like, are the people in your stream focused more on the interaction with the streamer, or is it the gameplay? And you know, it doesn't have to be one or the other. It can be a good balance and variety of both. So it's definitely been fun. Really, they are still not respawned. Killing me here. Ridiculous. Okay, we can't fight a Scorch Beast on our own. I don't want to do the chow line. The problem with a lot of these dailies is they are like a lot of back and forth. Go talk to this person, go do this, go gather that. And it's like, meh. Like Lane over here, there's only 3 things that he sends you off to do. Dr. Roxy. Berkeley Springs is the nanny bot thing. I can go talk to Ward. He usually sends us off on a decent adventure. Monster Mash. Wear a pinata mask at Candy. Turn it in. I don't have a pinata mask. It's fine. Spooky season. Alright. There we go. What is your favorite candy? It can be a, you know, a holiday candy or just candy in general. Where to start?
Nice work at the Rock Coat Factory.
Yeah, I know I'm suffering from the blight. Let's get rid of... Let's get rid of that. There we go. I'll make our lives easier.
Gotta talk to Paige about those sunny ones.
Fudge. Nice. Homemade fudge is good.
The quicker you recover missing equipment, the better. Finally, someone with the guts to help.
You still like me.
We wanted to get our intrusion module, it was gone. If you can get it back... Excellent. Fortunately, we put tracking transmitters in. I can show you roughly where...
Okay. Alright, now the question is, where is it? Up here? Perfect. It's just 6 caps. Yeah, we can do that. That's fine, that's fine. I like my fudge to be not super dense and super rich. That's the nice thing about like doing homemade fudge, is you can adjust the consistency and the sweetness. I had like a Rocky Road fudge once and that was really good. Let's do our Great Mintents, just in case. Right, and also I don't have the property thingy. I wonder if it's because they don't like us anymore. Apparently we hadn't been over here yet. Dead muskrat. I have not had licorice fudge. However, I do love black licorice. Like real black licorice. Not like Twizzlers black. I mean, I like Twizzlers black licorice too, and like black licorice jelly beans. But real black licorice, so good. to not shoot the robots here. Don't shoot the robot. If you piss off the White Springs robots, you can't go over there for a while. Totally should. You should test it out. Fluff. Thank you. Okay, so we're looking for this guy over here. Not sure why we don't have. It lets us do the quest still, but we don't have the radio tracker. Which is strange and odd. I'm beginning to think a lot of the things on the server are broken. We might have to jump worlds. Be around here somewhere. I feel like I've found him in this area before. I'm trying to remember where exactly. I wonder if that's somebody's stuff or... No, that's just stash box, not box. It's a bigger area than I thought it was. Danish licorice is yummy, but I've had some really good Australian black licorice. Over here, maybe? It's a bit spicy. Flordy, hello, how are you? It's good to see you. It's going okay. We're having a few issues with the quest. I'm just about to see if jumping worlds is going to solve our problem. Because I am seeing no indication. Usually, like, there's some sort of fight somewhere going on. So, I'm going to go back to my camp and jump worlds and see if that's gonna solve the problem. We've got a couple of broken quests as well. Which is fine because we can re-up our buffs, drop all our stuff off. See if there's any cooking we can do. Blackberry juice, berry cobbler. Here we go, we can make berry cobbler. How about that? And ribs. Yummy ribs. Question is, what does our cobbler do for us? It's our I know our cranberry cobbler is XP. The other cobbler is popcorn. we can drop our meat. Endurance. Nice. That works. Because yummy. And strength is that. Okay. I'm gonna hop in here and then we're going to, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go, I think is there a simpler way to do that? Leave world, there we go. And then jump back in and see if that fixes some of the problems we've been having. With getting interactions to work, and also getting that one spot to respawn. Yeah, absolutely. You can. I don't know how that would work in here, but if you want to put it in the Discord, I'm okay with that. Let's refresh all of this. Read our book. Don't know how long these buffs last. It says effects. Here we go. We're still well rested, so that's fine, but we just need to see well fed, hydrated. Alright, so we need to do our well tuned and our 5-finger fillets. Now I kind of want a cheese Danish. I know it wasn't the pastry that you were talking about, but I really want a cheese Danish now. So who's shooting? Robots? Robots. It's scorched there over here. I hear them. The cultists are back there. Ah, there he is. Hey, peekaboo. There's never just one. Snuck up behind me with his pitchfork. Where's number 3? Now you have a third friend out here. Hey, he did. He came up to me with his pitchfork. Durza, hello, how are you? Don't let us run off without dropping all of our stuff. What I need to find is a good local bakery. Where I used to live, we had one, but there's nothing close by around here that I know of. They're like the chain donut shops, but I don't like those. I want a good pastry. Yeah, I wasn't sure, didn't think it would. But yeah, drop it in the Discord. You always share stuff there. That is not the body I was trying to shoot at. Ah, he was crouching down, that's why. There we go. Alright, let's go back to, we'll loot these bodies, drop our stuff off, and then go back. So creepy in the best sort of way. Love it. Okay. Well, you should fix that. There's a command for the link. And there's the last of that. Perfect. Is there anything else we can scrap here? Yep. Scrap our pitchfork. What's this random? There we go. And that's perfect. Told you there was a third one. Alright. Now we need to go back down here. 34 caps. Pull that down. Loading screens. We'll say the loading screens are a little bit long on this game. Oops. Let's do... Come. See if these are... That's fine. I get it. Once you've said goodnight, you don't want to go back into something and get caught back up with everything. Anybody else? Let's do... Where is it? Yes, that one. Okay. Why? Rude. I have to go talk to him again because it jumped. hopefully when I come back, they will still be there. Unless those were the only two. Which I find very hard to believe. I'm gonna start playing music online again. Used to do it as a hobby. Not sure what to do. Your heart and the head don't agree about the radio thing. That's understandable. When there's a lot of variables and a lot of details to things and trying to decide the best way to go about doing the things that you enjoy. Yep, I get it. So glad the days when the robots were against you in this area are gone.
Watoga Emergency Medical Services.
Talked about food too much. I'm hungry again. Somebody needs to bring me dessert.
Welcome back, Deputy. It's that time again. Need you to go clear out some squatters.
Okay. Here we go. Now it reset. This area gives me in Charleston. Horrible, horrible quest lines in that area. No, let me out.
Watoga Emergency Medical Services. Here to help.
Back over here. Let's try this again. Not shoot the Assaultron, that would be very, very bad. Cranberry cobbler would be really good too. I like cranberries because of the tartness. Alright, please let there be things in here. Okay, yes there are. Okay. I was a little peeved for a second. Because that one's dead. See anybody else down here? There's an upstairs. There it is. Like, I know I saw stairs when I was in here before. The bronze or brass. That's brass grasshopper. It's hilarious. Lighthouse souvenir. Let's lock those before we accidentally scrap them. Damn it, they're already dead. Caps. Why? Why are they always already dead?
report. Brotherhood, Squire Schultz. This old antique store has been a good source of supplies. I've stashed some weapons and ammo in the shed out back. Scavenging runs into Atoga have been mixed. The robots are everywhere, and you never know when a turret is going to pop out of its hiding place and start filling the area with lead or laser fire. I really should have paid more attention during training.
Okay. There we go. That's the shot I was trying to make. And failing miserably. There's either A, somebody else still alive, or because some of them are already dead, it's not going to count. Damn. Well, I'm officially irritated now. I feel like we're getting nothing accomplished because nothing is working properly. Let's go over and see if we can track this stolen property now. I guess that's the next step. I think it's against me today. Everything is against me. You've been both an owner and a regular DJ? You're not okay. Right. Good to know. Not everybody. Not everybody. Just everything. Everything in game? Technically, this is deep enough to swim in, so we should be able to fish. We can fish. Time to go fishing. Puppeteers, hello, how are you? I did. That is my painting. I did a whole series of ships. I've still got a couple in progress. I've got to pay attention to the bobber here. There it is. Beautiful. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I haven't done an Akira, but I could. Is that a request? I do take requests. Speaking of, I still have to finish Archimedes' painting. And my copious amounts of spare time. The one I'm working on right now is Serenity from Firefly. She's in progress at the moment, but obviously I've done Deep Space Nine. I've done come on. Enterprise. I've done in the Klingon Birds of Prey. I've done a Vulcan science vessel. Ferengi merchant vessel. I've done, let's see, where is she? This was the one that was up the other day. I painted that one. The Defiant and the Cardassians. Yeah, exactly. What spare time? Exactly. There's the property tracker. Yay, finally something is working. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I need to get a gallery up of my paintings. Because I don't have a set style that I paint in. and I do a lot of different subjects. But the ship series was one of my favorites. From the original series is the one that I did specifically. 65. I don't have that one sitting here. I think we're going the wrong way. 55. 63, there we go. Yeah. You're a huge Star Trek and Star Wars fan? Nice. Gotta have more Trekkies in here. 73. I also have this one sitting here. I did that one. Well, there's the Star Wars for you. No, there's nothing wrong with liking both and being a fan of multiple things. I mean, there's no way to choose because they're a completely different, probably in here. Like Star Wars is more fantasy sci-fi, and Star Trek is more science sci-fi. So, you know, you get, there's a different element to each. So to say that, yes, there is that rivalry between the fandoms, and I do pick on people for liking Star Wars more, because I like Star Trek better. So there is that friendly rivalry, but we're okay with it. Oh, hello. No, death claws are not my friend. Okay. Oh, Jesus. This is not the gun to be using. Run. We're gonna have what's handed to us. God. Oh, I hate death claws. At least we managed to die not in the middle of the grass, so should be able to find our stuff. Moya from oh dang it, I just drew a blank. What was the name of that show? Woman of Culture and Taste. Thank you. Glad you're recognized. Stargate's amazing. Is that a pristine microscope in the middle of the road? It's a multi-scope. Nice. Okay, apparently this was the stolen item. Guess that was the bad guy. Judes, hello, welcome in. No. Run, run, run. We just had to go investigate the body, didn't we? Oh God. Will we survive this? Probably not. We didn't have enough stamina to keep running. Go away. Go away. Babylon 5 is fun too, yeah. I can picture the show in my head, but I cannot think of the title. Alright, I'll get my body. And avoid the death claw, that'd be awesome. It's in one of these patches. I need to get a different bag for my death drop, because finding this lunch sack is absolutely bonkers. There it is. There it is. All of a sudden you look up and it's 2 o'clock, imagine that. Thevia, thank you so much for the hydration. Farscape, yes, that. Thank you. I don't know why I was drawing such a blank, but yes, Farscape. Yeah. And you really have to think, and you have to stop thinking about it for a minute so that it will trigger automatically. If you think about something too hard, it won't come to you, but you stop thinking about it and then all of a sudden it's there. So that, or you know, you have chat to tell you what you're thinking. Sure, your love of puppets has nothing to do with your love for that show. No, nothing at all. Nothing at all. Oh, now what? Aliens. Down into the trenches. Wrong gun. There's one. Which is... No, no, no. Come on. Don't do it. Don't do it. Bring him around the other way here. These guys hurt. Still a drone over here somewhere. Drop back behind him. Who's the genius who did not let me reload? It's probably because I jumped. Is it still that drone? So there's a reason we kept all of those stim packs in our inventory. Where is it? That's an elite drone. Is it shielded? Sort of. It seems to be shielded. Good grief. Battlestar Galactica, you're struggling with a bit? It's a little slower. I haven't watched it as much as I have a lot of the other shows. So like I don't have the instant firm opinion that I do of the others. Jeez. The fact that I can still shoot me around the tree. That's enough of that. We've died too many times over here. We are getting out of the way. I need to eat something that gives me my stamina back. When our food buffs wear out. Come on. Stop chasing me now would be awesome. Why? Oh, but it's whatever we're suffering from is also... You had to give it up. You couldn't stick with it. All right, there we go. Let's get rid of our whatever disease we have, and then that. What else do we have that is it? That one works too. Cherry. AP regen, there it is. There we go, and the coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee! Even in-game. Must have coffee. Andromeda is the one with Kevin Sorbo. I'm almost certain I've watched all of Andromeda. I know I've watched at least some of it. It's another instance of haven't watched it as much, so can't be entirely certain that I've watched it all. Boston Caps box. What else do we have in here? Ladle, pork and beans. Everybody loves a good bit of pork and beans. It's a great quick meal. Scout's life. Sure, we'll take that. Plate, stim pack, medicine bobblehead. Neat. We are finding lots of bobbleheads today. Hey look, it's toothpaste and a toothbrush together. Toothpaste and a toothbrush. It's a miracle. What are you eating now, pirate? Oh, my pork and beans. Andromeda, Lex, and Babylon 5 you were never able to finish. Lex isn't Lex newer? I feel like I've seen, like, something about it, like I don't know if it was like a preview or something, but it's late 90s. Okay. Maybe I just hadn't come across it before, so I was thinking it was newer than what it was. Oh yeah, absolutely. Physical copies of everything? If it's not like if it's on sale or something, like if there's a special, and I want to be able to watch it before I'm able to find a physical copy, I'll do digital, but it has to be like super cheap, which is not very often. I knew what you meant. But yeah, I have physical copies of my sci-fi shows and movies and everything, and all of my movies that I enjoy. It's, yeah, extensive. I have custom made shelves for all my DVDs. It takes up almost an entire wall. Between my movie collection and my book collection. And board games and Legos. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going. Close enough. Oh, we can keep walking. We can keep walking this way. Gosh, it's so much harder to get physical copies of music, though. Like, at least movies and TV shows are still decently easy to find and get a hold of. Oh, come on. We're not gonna be able to get up there. Yeah, I'll do that too. I'll put, like, when I do have the CDs, that way, like, I can, you know, have my music digitally, so I'm not carrying the big book of CDs in the car. I'm not able to get up there either. Alright, we might have to go around. It's fine. It's fine. Loading screen. There we go.
You got the gold.
Did we not create a team? I was fairly certain we did when we jumped worlds.
Do their jobs. This place is great. Afternoon.
Sorry, no time to chat.
You use Amazon and some local stores. You have a place called Discogs to get the music. That's nice. That's cool. Having local stores that still sell music consistently is good.
The quicker you recover a missing equipment, the better.
Finding or, you know, knowing people who are getting rid of all of their physical copies, so you just get to, you know, they're giving it away. Yeah, I'm trying to. Oh my gosh,
Nice.
there we go.
Our missing property. Yeah, because it wasn't me. I didn't hit them. It was the monster. Sometimes I wish violence wasn't the only answer. I'll get this intrusion module integrated. Good thing those raiders didn't know it was missing. Thanks.
There. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. Now, let's go see if we can actually accomplish this one. I kind of wonder if it's not completely broken because it doesn't have the quest icon. And that's why it's not working. What other challenges do we have as well? Nuka-Colas, destroy robots, Nuka Cranberry, dark. Cultists. We can go grab some cultists too really quick. plenty of robots. Treasury notes, that's why we want to do these dailies. But if they keep being broken, we're going to try this one more time and then we'll go do something else. Because it's like I'm just stubborn enough to keep trying. I just got a bunch of stuff from one of the guys at work who was getting rid of all of his physical copies because he was, you know, tired of having them around. So I'm like, I'll take them, please and thank you. So that was nice. Well, the dead bodies are gone. Except for that one. See what this manager's terminal has for me. Of course, the transfer resets. Alright, that leaves us with just 3. Continue, warriors, and barbaric. Let's go with barbaric. Nope. Continue. There we go. Disengage the safe lock. Okay. Now we just gotta find the safe. Sometimes Tales from West Virginia Hills. Yes. Look, more pork and beans.
Things are going well. Those Watogan Society ladies are falling over themselves to buy my merchandise. I've had to resort to distressing things myself. Seems to be working. I want to be able to move to Watoga myself soon enough if this continues.
Dog food, cigarettes. Chili beans, right? Now I want chili. Ooh, a chili dog? Really good chili dog. That'd be great. Well, alright. I'm kind of annoyed right now. Okay, alright. I guess it's broken. Okay, let's go find some cultists then. If it's gonna be difficult, we will move on. Yes, we're using 43 cabs to travel up here because at this point. Baked beans are good. Baked beans are really good. Baked beans and potato chips. Use the potato chips as the spoon. Who needs silverware at a picnic, right? You know what, Pirate? Sometimes I wonder if you say you to have, if you really mean that you say half the time. I am hungry. Now you're hungry. Oh no, ham hock and bean soup? When it's been simmering all day? So delicious. Can I get him through the stairs? Yes, I can. Nice. Beautiful. That was a heck of a shot. Oh shit. Thank you for the hydration. Appreciate it. Almost getting me killed in the process, but sure. I I don't like kidney beans. There are certain types of beans that I don't care for. But for the most part, baked beans, pork and beans, nice ham hock and bean soup, black-eyed peas. Hello. Who else? Ooh, I didn't kill that one. That one took 2 shots. So, oh god, I'm on fire. No. Shot that one on the run. Thank you, Carl. Appreciate it. Who's still shooting at me? Right up there. Nobody. Archimedes, hello, how are you? Why is that sometimes not working? There it is. Yes, blame a pirate. If he's gonna say you to everything, we're gonna blame the pirate. Of course I'm, left-handed. We all know that being left-handed is the best. I know there's guys in that shop right there. And that door is locked, so trying to get in there is interesting.
Hear my prayer. Keep us safe from the dangers of beasts and men.
Yes, dangers of beast and men and Fred. Okay. Hey, look, the door's already open. Somebody was kind. Left-handers are in their right mind, exactly. Come on, get your head. Didn't work quite like I wanted it to, but brute. Anybody else down in the shop? No? Okay, good. Now we can do some looting. Burnt books we don't need right now. Smash. First aid. There's some purified water. I don't like that you can't use the purified water for the, like the cooking and stuff. You can only use the boiled water. Kind of annoying, but because it was easier to create the recipes and the recognition of what is in their inventory to just have one ingredient that makes the things rather than multiples. So it's probably just to make it easier on themselves. She didn't need that head, right? Ah, there they are. Great time to stand up. Appreciate it. Thank you. Nice. Thought I saw somebody down there too. Nobody to lock on to, so. Ash rose. Starlight berries, cranberries, strangler pod, skeleton bits,
On your subjects with mercy and protect them from harm.
I hear you. There you are. Really? Wow. That was just a bad shot. Guess I can't hit them all properly the further, you know, all the time. So foggy over here. Oh, this morning on my way to work, the sun hadn't come up yet, and the fog was really heavy. It was a gorgeous drive-in. Go ahead, stick your head out where you can see me, and see what that gets you. Hey, hold still. It's not very nice to not let me shoot you. Yes, I know. I'm on fire. You're not a fan of thick fog? Why not? Is it just driving in it, or you're not a fan of it in general? A plan we didn't know yet. Don't come across those very often. Somebody is still shooting at me and I don't know where they are. Not a fan of driving in it. As long as you can see, you know, the front of your car, you're fine. How do you feel about driving in snow? Nobody in here? Knock knock, anybody home? And thus saith Queen Fred. Graham. Bone cutter. Watching from on top of a mountain or something, then it's amazing. Yeah. Okay, so you just don't like driving in it. That's fair. That's fair. I don't have a problem driving in less visible weather. The deer in Iowa. Yeah, there is definitely more of a deer hazard. Oh yeah, we don't want to think about snow. We don't. We really don't. I only ask because one of my pet peeves is people who complain about driving in the snow or are like totally forget how to drive when, you know, whether there's a little bit of snow on the ground or if it's actively snowing, but they continue to live where it snows. Because we need more bobby pins. It's habit. It's habit. Grab everything. So it's just kind of a pet peeve that if you're gonna live somewhere, you need to learn how to drive in inclement weather. You haven't played this in a long time? It's fun. This is actually the first Fallout game I've played. Once I get through Black Flag for the Saturday morning series stream, I'll be going back and playing Fallout 3, 4, and New Vegas for the first time. So that'll be, I'm looking forward to it. A lot of people say a lot of good things. It's kind of weird to come into a series at this portion of it, not having played the others. Do you love the guys with big trucks who go so fast in the snow thinking their truck isn't affected? Yeah, sometimes the trucks do worse because they're so light in the back. I did enjoy when I had my Dodge pulling donuts in the parking lot on purpose. I wasn't as reckless in the snow with my truck as I am with my all-wheel drive. I guess technically she's a crossover. But when winter comes, it seems like people forgot that Norway is a winter country. Right, exactly. You live in some place where it rains, it snows, and you know, there's fog, and somehow they forget how to drive. Oops. You're still, let's see, 10 more cultists, a few more robots. Let's go. There are robots. And pharma. Let's come over here. We'll see if we can find some more cultists after that. It's hard when it's not even like a rainstorm. It's not raining hard, it's just wet. And like everybody just forgets how to drive. You can still see perfectly fine. Cars are made to be driven. It's not going to suddenly, your car is suddenly not going to stop working because the road is wet.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
Robot goes boom.
Oh, back to the usual. Here we go.
Oh, jeez. You can't do that. I'll let him pop his head up here. Oh, hello. Flamethrowing robots. Jeez.
Commencing attack on hostile target.
Okay. Hey, we did the genius thing where we run into someplace we haven't cleared yet when we have a flamethrowing robot chasing us. Up through the broken skylight. Hey. Shoot his arms off. roof. How did a mole rat get on the roof? It's not how that works. If he's trying to throw flames at me from under the ceiling... Itchy nose. Almost able to try something with some kind of four-wheel drive. Yeah. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. You never know what, when you're gonna need it. All-wheel drive or four-wheel drive is definitely a necessity. Now that I remember to shoot their arms off, rather than try to take headshots, it only takes 2 shots now. Okay, that's all down there. Robots. We're just here for robots right now. Although we should check for colas on the off chance that we find any. Suppose there's any Sarges down. Oh, there's one. Like, there's gotta be. You sneaky bastard. Flamethrowers are the bane of my existence. There's that one. The flamethrowers in Dune. Hey. Giant irritant. How many more? 6 more. 6 more robots. Pretty sure we can find 6 more in here. The trick is not running myself into circles and going in the same room over and over again. That's just a bottle. That's a new cola. That's just a bottle. There is a garage down here somewhere that has several bots in it. Still.
Do not make any further escape attempts.
Okay. There we go, there's that one. Oh gosh, if there are flamethrowers in PAX Day, that'd be awful. Go ahead, come here. My hands get a little shaky. I'm trying to think how they would make flamethrowers work. It could be done. It could absolutely be done. I mean, they have the conduits that have the flame spells, so that would be the equivalent. So technically, yeah, there are in fact flamethrowers. And those guys are also the bane of my existence. That's gonna be all of the. Oh no, there's one more. Okay, so we've got Sprung, Hells, and Stayed. Shells. There we go. Security door control. Open door. Was that worth it? And we still have to unlock this one too. Really? Oh yeah, it's not that difficult. So close. A little bit more this way. There we go. Nope, not worth it. Blood pack, I guess. 45. Some ammo. Syringer we don't need. Okay. Still need more robots. Take that one. I lost track. How many was that? Should be getting pretty close. Mentats, always good. Protein sequencer, that's a quest bit. Can I step up on the stairs? That'd be awesome. Wonder glue, because we need more adhesive. Scrap that. Ah, here's the garage. Should be able to finish this out with the bots that are in here. Well, usually there's bots in here. Where are they? Where's everybody at? Rude. Ah. There we go. Was that all of them? It's not that difficult to make. Oh, flamethrowers, yeah. Yep, looks like it. Destroy robot. Yes, we got all the robots. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Hey. That was just on principle. Alright. There are also cultists in the cave. Let's see if we can finish off our cultist ones. It always puts us at a weird spot and we have to figure out where the heck the entrance actually is. Yep. Here we go. Right in here. You think Plague Tale has them? Flamethrowers too. It's gonna be the new thing. Like for some people it's bears. And for me it's flamethrowers. Oops. Guess holding the right. Really. Apparently we're crouched down and ricocheted our bullets off the dirt. So if we had stopped at Lane first on the way over here, if he gave us this quest, it would have been 2 birds with 1 stone. But there was no guarantee that this is the quest he would have given us. Why do they insist on setting us on fire? Are we done? Go ahead, stick your head back out here. You're dead? Yeah, your final what now? Okay. That's the way out. Squirrel on a stick. Can't believe we didn't trip that the first time through here. Did not want the basket, but that's okay. How many more? I guess we should track this so that we don't have to keep going through each menu. So we're at 25. Or so we need 25. We are at 18. 7 more? Let's go this way. It's back through the same way. And now down here. There we go.
These foes cannot escape. All will face the Mothman's judgment.
Ah, there you are. Up against the rock. Love how they keep talking even though they're dead. Just gotta get those last few words in. Hey Dread, how are you? Never had squirrel on a stick. Would you be willing to try eating squirrel? That's the better question. One of the directions we came from. If you knew they weren't infected, yes. No zombie squirrels. I'd totally try squirrel. They say it's like gamey and greasy, but I'd try it. Usually somebody, there she is. They totally don't react.
I can see it.
Take all that. That's the way back up. Rad rat pup. I'm not gonna unlock the door. Just keep it there. Makes a great barbecue. Roasted ants are not bad either, and it's healthy. I'd be willing to try ants. I'm on the fence about grasshoppers or crickets. It's more to do with the visual of it. I don't know, it's weird. I don't know if I could do fried tarantula. Where is it? There it is.
Damn.
It would be more of a don't let me look at it and I'll try it just so that I don't have that psychological hurdle to get over. Live grubs would be a... There you are. Ow. Two more. It would be a no. Just because they're gooey. And I can just like imagine the pop that they have when you chew them. No. If you boil the meat off the bone, they're not greasy. Yeah, but roasted squirrel just sounds better. Oh, prickly pear is good. Prickly pear is very good. Have you had prickly pear candy? Is it willing to go Ferengi? I mean, I'm not going to chew your food for you, so there's that. I thought there was another hollow around here somewhere. That had... duct tape. We need the adhesive. Why is the transfer we're having to do this body by body because the take all isn't working every time. Well, thought there was another cubby over here with people in it. Nope. There we go. Yeah, fresh gawk. Don't think I could do it. I think I'll stick to the blood wine on that one. Tarantulas as pets is fun. I like large spiders like that. Found a tarantula in a parking lot one time when I was young, and family went out to eat, and we were the parking lot was like a little hole in the wall place. So the parking lot was just gravel and kind of off in a less populated area, and a tarantula was going across the parking lot, so we picked it up and moved it out of the way so it wouldn't get run over. Well, we've got 2 more cultists. Let's see if these guys have respawned. Probably not with our luck. No, if you can get a hold of prickly pear candy, so good, so good. I'll look up the my favorite brand and let you know, so if you can look for it. I don't remember it off the top of my head. It's one of those things that you recognize it by the label rather than the name, just the image of the label. It doesn't look like these guys have respawned yet. We need 2 more. Here we go. Here we go. Perfect. That worked out beautifully. Now we can go back to base. We have accomplished what we wanted to accomplish. Come on. That's hilarious. Naming your spiders after your mom and your mother-in-law. That's They were not very happy. Oh, come on. It would be an honor. It would be an honor. I was born and raised in Arizona. Why? What do you call a parking lot? Okay, where are your two buddies? There's one. Hi, Velcro. Oh, that we found the tarantula in the parking lot. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. You grew up in Nebraska? Nice. It's where my mom was born. Was in, no, I'm sorry. She was in Nebraska as a child. She was born in Montana. Wyoming. Trying to remember where my cousins are. Or, well, her cousins. It's all that area. She was born in... She was in Nebraska for a while. Wyoming? Billings. She was born in Billings. I remember that part. Is that Montana or Wyoming? Or is it Nebraska? I don't know. I'm second guessing myself now. There's number 3. Here we go. Saves them from shooting at us while we're putting our things away. The Diamondbacks, yep. The Diamondback rattlesnakes. Love me a good rattlesnake. The smaller spiders like the black widows and the recluses, those are the ones that, like, yeah, no, those can all go away. How far apart are... Well, it depends. Like, Arizona to Nebraska, for example, I'd have to look up the mileage. But it's... Traveling across the states is a lot different than traveling across, from traveling in Europe. It's like you could say, oh, you're going to, wherever in Europe. You can go from France to Spain, it's a lot different in terms of distance. Buzzworms. Nice. Yeah. Funnel web spiders, though, those are cool. Those are really cool. The large spiders, is it 1,000 miles between Arizona and Nebraska? Yeah. The road trip that I take every year, the one that I took just recently, it's 1,000 miles, and it crosses multiple states, from where I live now to where I used to live in Indiana to go see my family. Oh yeah, extremely deadly. I've got no problem with that, though. Let's get all of this scrapped. Daryl, thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate it. You are awesome. Here we go. Scrap all of this other random hoopla. wooden leg. Perfect, perfect. Nope, you're fine. Unfortunately, it is that time. It is that time, unfortunately. We just had a few hiccups with some quests that were broken. We had to jump worlds a little bit and still trying to get the one quest. Which one is it? Between the lines, the quest that was broken the last time we tried it, it's still not working, so I don't know what's going on. I've tried a few different ways to do it, but we got all our daily challenges and stuff done. Velcro does like to double meow. He does. Did a road trip, Santa Fe. Went back through Texas. Got caught in the classic bad storm in Oklahoma. I adore sharks. I really do. Yes, he's yelling at me, but we do have to go see Daryl's base here. Let me is what we need to do. Leave team. Let's see if we can. It's gonna get cranky here for a second. Here we go. Let's see if we can do this. It is really weird sometimes. Yes, I do. I can come see real quick. He does. Daryl, or yeah, Daryl. Velcro, he will definitely yell at me. I think it trapped me under the floor again. I swear. Anytime I jump to your base, it puts me under the floor and I get stuck. Nope, that didn't work. It's fine. Let's fast travel over here and then get unstuck. No, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Had to get unstuck for a second. That's where I need to go. Whoops. It'll come around. Or if you step away from your camp, I should be able to travel to you instead. He knows when it's bedtime and he knows when it's breakfast time. Cats do. They have an internal atomic clock and they like to use it. Alright, where is this lovely camp? I can't wait to see. Good night, Hork. Thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate it. I will be going to bed shortly myself. Oh, very cool. So spooky. Nice, nice. I'll see you next time. Appreciate you. candle maker. These pieces are so cool. So, very haunted mansion. The exercise bike is just hilarious. Creepy kitchen. I could cook in this kitchen. I can do it. Nice. Absolutely. Totally sitting here with a book. Beautiful. 80% done, still working, just the basics. Nice. Oh. The walls have eyes. I like it. It's cool. You are super cool. Thank you so much for showing me. I like that chandelier. Very cool, very cool. Alright. I like it. You'll have to show me again, like, what else do you plan to do? I like how it's open. These shingles are great. I really should play with the building a little bit more. I know, you keep telling me to, you know, upgrade my cabin. My silly little log cabin. I like it. Yeah. Moth. So cool. It fits really well in this area too. Like, it just goes with the environment and doesn't stick out, like, unabashedly. It's good. It's cool. Alright, going back to my base. And that will be it for tonight. We did definitely want to, glad we got a chance to see the base, Daryl. Very cool. Up to next time we get on, I'll have to come through there when we're both on and get all the extra buffs and things from all your cool machinery. Alright. But we did set most everything down, I think, so... Alright guys, thank you so much for hanging out in chat. Do appreciate it. And it is always fun to hang out with you guys. Sorry, my voice has suddenly decided it was done. My voice apparently has an alarm clock too. Shadow Pirate, thank you so much. Hope y'all have a good rest of your night, and we will see you again next time. I am live every weeknight from 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Variety of games during the week. Wednesday is Witcher, and we are working through the storyline there. We are currently wandering around Skellige, so we'll see how that goes to continue on with that, see how focused we can stay on not going and figuring out all the question marks. So Thursday we will be back in PAX Day, and Friday will be Dune. That is the schedule for the rest of the week. So Thursday is PAX Day, Friday is Dune, Saturday morning at 9 a.m. is Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and then Saturday afternoon at 2:30 will be another multiplayer stream as well. We'll see where we're at, and it'll either be PAX Day or it'll be Dune, and then we'll start mixing it up again after that. So, looking forward to seeing you guys next time, and we will talk to you all later.